Hey guys, Tony mate. I've been on for a while. Obviously, what happened to Scraps and that, so we've been making the films, like I said, the Sayers movie. That was good the other week. So yeah, so getting back to the stories in the day, we were obviously we had loads of bit of wars with people, but there was trouble with a firm from there. I won't say the area. There was trouble with a firm from an area. It was like just past Hartlepool where they lived, and they'd come in and they tried to attack some of our lads. On these lads, trying to attack our lads. They were just divvies, but we had to make sure, give them examples. So I was out the town at the time, so the people who worked for me, like the speeding them, went looking for them, and a couple of the lads from Garby, and a couple of lads from Hardwick. So they've gone over to a car full, 6 of them, 3 in one car, 3 in the other. One of them, they took the girlfriend in the car to drive the car, so it looks suspicious. They've got 2 9mm Brownings and 2 fucking shotguns. They're going to blast them. But they've been up for 3 days off the fucking edge, so they're driving over to Hartlepool, where it's just past Hartlepool, the place where they're at. Anyway, I got the address of someone, and I'm on the way back from Bradford. I've been to see somebody get a bit of trouble down there about a car dealer, and then they're going to get a car back for him. So I'm on the way, anyway, I had to fucking boot it in the cause was doing about 150 on the way fucking back to get to them. I'm on the hands-free phone because you get the old-fashioned phone, you could push the button and listen to it at the side of your car. Anyway, I'm getting there and they're telling me that what they're doing, and I'm like, oh, fucking hell, I couldn't get hold of them on the phone. They're not answering the phone, known for fucking fact, it's me on the phone, they wouldn't answer. So anyway, I've got somebody else has phoned me, one of the wives has phoned me and said, oh, they've got this to go and do, this to go and do that. So I've gone over to fucking shoot them. And Speedy would have just fucking shot them in a second. So I've got to the fucking area, drove over there, and looking for them. Where the fuck are they? I know what cars they're in because obviously, but the cars, what I used to do, I had 5 cars I'd bought for the lads who used to sell the gear for me. So I'd have like 5 different cars, and I'd give the lads different stuff because they'd have that many people working all over the place. I'd have ones like up towards Sunderland way, I'd have people up to Whitby. So I'd have like 5 different cars with 2 lads in each car. I'd be paying for them. I'd pay £5 a week wages out to these lads. It cost me, but the money I was making was like ridiculous at the time. But I would never carry out because they know for a fact they're always going to pull me, and I knew if they pulled me, I had nothing in the car. I mean, they do it all the time. But anyway, so these are going over to shoot this fucking lad just past Hartlepool, the place, and the lad could have a bit of a fight. Who was the main one, but he wasn't him. It's his firm. But it was these other little understudies think they were clever. So I've gone over and I fucking got there. I've just gone into the fucking street where they're at, and I've pulled over and I've like not rammed them off the road, but pulled them in. What the fuck are you doing? So they sat there with the fucking shotguns waiting for the fucking lad coming out. They've got one sat down one side of the street and the other's at the other end. They've pulled over the other side, but I've pulled the side, so I've stopped them. Got out the car anyway, I've got the fucking guns off them. I've got them to get them back in the car and fucking get back with me. You fucking lunatic. Anyway, I went and seen the main lad who had these lads when I was over there. I said, look, I've just stopped your lads getting shot to fuck here. They're all told, look, the fucking them. I've said, come with me a minute. So I've got the lads anyway, the lads come up and see me, the main lad. He's a nice lad, this lad. Comes to see me and I said, look in the car, and they're sat there like that with fucking sawn off. He had a 410 sawn off shotgun, went over and under, which is the shotguns like that. Like you can shoot it that way. You can have them that way, you can have them that way. And it was over and under 410. And he had the other one, had the double barrel shotgun side by side one, and then he had 2 9mm. One was a Brown, and I think one was a Luger. So there was 6 people, 4 of them had fucking guns, and the others had weapons in their hands. They're going to chop them up the fuck, and they were off the fucking head. They'd been on the E for about 3 days. So anyway, I've got in there, I got there, I went, oh, but I don't know trouble you and all that. So he could have a go with me if he had a fight. It would have been a bit of a hard fight, this lad, because he could have a fight. But anyway, he went, no, fucking thanks, Bryce. Fucking, I'm going to fucking kill him when I get them. So he's gone and got them because they took some stuff off some kids, and they threatened other kids of ours. So he ended up coming over, and he phoned me back. And so we went. So they're with me, them lot. So he phoned me back. He said, come back, I've got something for you. And he gives $1,000 to sort it out. He gives $1,000, and I just fucking split it between them. I said, you have that fucking. I didn't want it now because they'd done the job. You know, they did it without asking me because they were wrong. It could have caused a fucking war, but they'd got wiped out in a second because the people I had. The people like in Newcastle, the big firms up there, people from Bradford, the people from fucking London, the people from Manchester, all over the place. I've got people from Ireland everywhere, so I had the firm, he knew that. But I ended up getting back in. This lad used to get bits and bobs off us in the end, He was not a bad lad, so it ended up all good. But if I never got there in time, there'd have been a fucking shootout. They only got done. I'd have probably got nicked and everything. So you just got, that's the thing. You got to have people who do the trouble. Speed's a little cunt. But just I'm doing it for Brian. I'm them fucking shit. I'm the second in command. I'm not having them fucking thing, because that's what he was like. Speedy. He was dead loyal. Really loyal kid. Miss him. He's a lovely kid. Just a story in a day, guys.